Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, whatever the case may be. Miss you, hope you're doing well. Let's go through day two of Industrial Revolution. You're going to start off with a African geography, this time West Africa. Make sure you are posting the countries and the capitals. A lot of people are doing the countries only. Make sure you put the capitals in there as well. All right, so by end of today, everybody should have submitted this I Love Lucy Modern Times in the Industrial Revolution, kind of a comedic look at the Industrial Revolution and life for a worker. Now, it is a humorous look, but it still gets the point across of what a job might have been like in a factory, on an assembly line, and how different life became from the 1850s up to the 1900s when people went from outside work almost all day out in fields to working inside, solely inside. All right, answer those questions. So the Industrial Revolution happens and it leads to reform. First off, you're going to read some background information on the revolution if you haven't already. You're going to then look at some primary sources, accounts of workers during the Industrial Revolution. Hear what they have to say. It's not a lot of pleasantries, as you may have guessed. I want you to reflect halfway through the hyperdoc and think, well, if you're a boss, if you're a manager, you're the owner, you own the resources, including the labor, what are your incentives? Is it to make sure your employees are taken care of? What if there are no regulations on how many hours a 8-year-old could work, or a 15-year-old, or a 20-year-old? How many hours per week? That kind of thing. What about the quality of your product? Should there be regulations on it? Maybe, maybe not. You tell me. All right, but anyway, the Industrial Revolution happens and it does lead to reform. Government regulation. And these regulations are designed to protect consumers and the employees, the workers and the consumers. So I want you to use these resources that I've provided, answer the questions, and hopefully it just sparks some interest, a little bit of curiosity about workers' rights. Some of you guys are already in the workforce. Some of you guys soon will be, even on a temporary basis. It's good to know your rights because you get a lot of them. Look up the answers for these questions using that site OSHA and see what that stands for. And then finally, a brief reflection, one paragraph please, on the effects of industrialization and people in the workplace. Get a paragraph, give me a cause and effect in that paragraph, all right? Put your historian hat on. And then when you have finished all of that, I want everybody to complete an Industrial Revolution quick check. 4 or 5 questions about the Industrial Revolution. The grade is not going in the grade book, but do your best on it anyway, and we'll go over those answers. If you see me in the hall, say hi. See me at lunch, same thing. And I will also be in touch. Guys, take care, and I'll see you around school.